Hello all and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with the review of Fire Pro Wrestling World. This is by Chunsoft. This is the first Fire Pro Wrestling game to be released on the PS4, and it's the first Fire Pro Wrestling game to be released in the West since the 2007 Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. It features the cast of New Japan, or the roster of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kenny Omega. There are notable exceptions. Cody Rhodes is in the game. Marty Scurll's not in the game. There are a few notable exceptions. But let's dive right into the modes and why I'm reviewing this game. I'm reviewing this game basically because I feel everyone needs to know about this game. Period. Point blank. But let's go right in the modes. In offline play, you've got exhibition, and you've got several different match types: normal match type, cage deathmatch, barbed wire deathmatch, landmine deathmatch, SWA rules match, gruesome fighting, which is basically like octagonal fighting, MMA fighting, and S1 rules match. They're all different rules, and they're all set up in accordance with both Fire Pro Wrestling rules for SWA. Fire Pro Wrestling is that, but the landmine deathmatch, barbed wire deathmatch, and the cage deathmatch are all set up upon New Japan Pro Wrestling rules. New Japan Pro Wrestling has a 20 count in the game, and so this game also has a 20 count. There's tournament, there's league, there's battle royal, and there's mission mode. Mission mode is where you're going to get most of your moveset unlocked for your created characters, which your created character suite is quite extensive and deep in this game. You'll have to pardon the music, because even when I mute the soundbar, you're going to still hear the music in the recording. So I'll try to speak over the music. Getting S ranks all throughout the missions is a trophy. The trophy list is relatively simple and straightforward. There are some difficult trophies. Passing the tutorial is not easy for anyone who's played Fire Pro Wrestling World. It is not like WWE. It is not a button masher. It is very much a timing-based game. I'm going to go into one of my remaining missions to kind of show you the ins and outs and graphics, and then I'll back out of here to show you more of the roster and the entrances and whatnot. But it is very timing based. It is not button mashing. It is the Dark Souls of pro wrestling. You literally have to get good at this game. You will not be good out of the box. You will lose a lot, but you will learn a lot, and you will get better as time increases. As you see there, I am working over Mr. Cobra here. Both of these are generic Fire Pro Wrestling branded wrestlers, and I'm just working him over so that I can hit him with my finisher and complete the mission in mission mode. But it's also important in this game to work a pro wrestling match, which means you have to get beaten up to some degree. You can't just dominate. This dude is not fun. This dude is a heel and he cheats. Like a blatant choke that the referee tried to call there. It is a great wrestling game. It is the best wrestling game on the market. It is not generic. It is not a generic wrestling game at all. And he's trying to get color on me and make me bleed. But it is a very difficult and very stringently demanding game, but it's rewarding once you succeed. It's very rewarding. It's much more rewarding than any WWE game in the past few years has been. If you're tired of WWE, if you want a real wrestling game, this is the wrestling game for you. Losing can happen, but winning will also and can also happen. and I'm trying to win here and get my stuff done, but Mr. Cobra is not playing nice, but my guy keeps kicking out because we won't give up here. And we both kind of knocked each other silly there, but the game is very, very deep. The PS4 version includes a version that is New Japan Pro centric, not yet on the PC version, called Fighting Road. It takes you through, it is the story mode of Fire Pro Wrestling World. It is the mode that most people will probably gravitate to, but it is not the mode. From what I can see, it is not trophy-centric, so if you are trophy-centric, you're not going to spend a lot of time there. Spike Chunsoft has said that they are going to add different modes in DLC mode, and the game is cheaper than WWE. The game is only $40 base starting price. You saw I lost there. No big deal, no big worries there. It's hard to talk and wrestle at the same time. The game is $40 price tag, base, and $70 for the special edition, unlike WWE that are $60 based and $150 special edition. So you can understand that this is a better wrestling game. It is the wrestling purist game. It is the wrestling fans game. If you're a WWE fan, then by all means stick with WWE. But if you're tired and sick of WWE and you want something better than WWE, Fire Pro Wrestling World is it. Now let me back out of here and I'll show you the entrances. I'll go into exhibition mode and show you the exhibition entrances. I'll give you the entrances for two famous New Japan wrestlers, those two being Kazuchika Okada, one of my personal favorites, and of course Kenny Omega. So I'll let you see their entrances and let you see the ebb and flow of the match in that sense. Had to remember which way was which, but yeah, the game is very much a harken back to old school SNES and a little bit better graphics, but it very much is a game that's timing based. It's a game that challenges you to get better. You have to get better at it. If you don't get better, this game will not be the game for you. But if you want a challenge and you want to get better, basically they just walk out. I know I skipped past it accidentally there, but basically they just walk out. Nope. One little pet peeve of mine is there are no belts that show up even when you're fighting for a title. There are no belts that show up, so that's sucky, but that can be improved upon. They improved upon Fire Pro Wrestling Returns for up until 2004 or 2014. Game came out in 2007, so they worked on it for 7 years to make it even better and better and better. I would expect the same type of support and quality for Fire Pro Wrestling World, because Spike Chunsoft does not just deliver game after game and sports franchise, the series. They want to make the most realistic, most authentic professional wrestling game they can possibly make. And I may lose to Kenny Omega, but that is okay. Omega and Okada are two of my favorite wrestlers. That's why I wanted to show them off. The do-si-do into the ropes and the knee of the gut there. There is no commentary, as you can tell. The Fire Promoter mode, which will be added in October, is like the general manager mode in the old SmackDown vs. Raw series for those people that know that. Thanks again to my sister, if I didn't say it earlier, Gamer Buddy 015, for letting me borrow her mic or her headset to refilm these as I'm ordering new ones for myself, because my headset decided to crap out on me and not do very well. So thank you to her for that. And as you can see, my timing is a little bit off today. It behooves you to have a better match than I'm having now to get a better match rating. But the game is immense fun, because even when you lose, you feel like you learned something, and that's a mark of a good game. Because you don't feel deflated and frustrated when you lose. Now, when you lose a bunch, yeah, that happens to any gamer. But... And Red Shoes Ono, the classic Japanese referee, is in the game. Tiger Ishii is not, however, though. Boots to the mush. Stamina plays a big portion. I like that there are no health bars in the game either. That I love. That they need to do more of. There's a lot that WWE games could learn from Fire Pro Wrestling. Let's just be honest. Kazuchika Okada with a tombstone pile driver and boots to the mush. See, now I'm making my comeback. Don't call it a comeback when you've been here all along. You can get double counted out too. It is possible. But see, now we're giving him the match the fans both want and deserve, and you'll see that the rating will be higher because this match is ebbing and flowing more and the fans are getting louder. Barely got in before, and it turned out, no! But it's very free-flowing combat. I hope you guys like these reviews. You got more coming in the form of Shadow the Tomb Raider and Dragon Quest XI. After this match, I will end this review, but I want to try to get you guys to see the rating.
You can't escape.
Oh, I love how they got like a little bit of voiceover from Kenny Omega himself. That's really, really cool. But you can see it's not frame perfect. There are flaws. The game is not perfect. I would give it a 9 out of 10. On most scales.
You can't escape.
But there we go. I'm actually thinking about ending it right here because it's going to go too long and going to be a pain in the butt to upload and do all that with. So without further ado, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Please let me know if you played Fire Pro Wrestling. If you like these reviews, let me know what PS4 or Switch games you would like to see. And that being that, the match ended right on cue. It's like Kenny Omega was working with me. But let me know what you would like to see, and I will see you again soon. I'll let you see the match rating provided it loads quickly enough. And I'll see you again soon, and peace.